Chapter 1. Meet Emma's Family. Emma is a girl who lives in a small town. She has a wonderful family. Emma's family includes her father, mother, little brother, and a dog named Max. Father. Emma's father, Mr. Brown, is tall and strong. He works as a teacher. He loves reading books, especially about history. Mother. Emma's mother, Mrs. Brown, is kind and caring. She is a nurse and helps people every day. She enjoys gardening and baking. Brother. Emma's little brother, Jack, is 5 years old. He likes to play with his cars and build with blocks. He also loves to draw. Dog. Max is a friendly dog. He likes to run and play in the garden. He's very good at catching balls. Chapter 2. A Day in the Life. Every morning, Emma wakes up early. She brushes her teeth, washes her face, and gets ready for school. Her mother makes a healthy breakfast for the family. They eat together and talk about their plans for the day. Emma walks to school with her friends. She enjoys learning new things and playing during recess. After school, she comes home and does her homework. Sometimes her father helps her with difficult questions. In the evening, the family spends time together. They eat dinner, play games, and watch TV. Emma loves this time because they all laugh and have fun. Chapter 3. Weekend Fun. Weekends are special for Emma's family. On Saturday mornings, they go to the park. Emma rides her bike, Jack plays on the swings, and Max runs around happily. Mr. and Mrs. Brown enjoy watching their children play. Sometimes they have a picnic. Mrs. Brown makes sandwiches and lemonade. They sit on a blanket and enjoy the fresh air. Emma loves the taste of her mother's sandwiches. On Sundays, the family visits Emma's grandparents. They live in a cozy house in the countryside. Emma's grandmother makes delicious cookies, and her grandfather tells funny stories. Sometimes, Emma's grandfather takes her on a walk around the garden and shows her the different plants and flowers. Chapter 4. The Family Project. One day, Emma's teacher gave the class a special project. Each student had to create a family tree and present it to the class. Emma was excited about this project. She knew it would be a fun way to learn more about her family. Emma and her parents sat down together to work on the family tree. They looked at old photos and talked about their ancestors. Emma learned that her great-grandparents had come from a faraway country. They had moved to the town many years ago and started a new life. Emma's father helped her draw the tree, and her mother helped her write down the names and stories. Emma added pictures and decorations to make it look beautiful. Jack even helped by drawing small pictures of their dog Max. When Emma presented her family tree to the class, everyone was impressed. She told the stories with pride and shared what she had learned. Her teacher gave her a gold star for her excellent work. Chapter 5. A special adventure. One day, Emma's father announced a surprise. "We are going on a camping trip," he said. Everyone was excited. They packed a tent, sleeping bags, and food. The campsite was beautiful. They set up the tent and made a campfire. Emma and Jack roasted marshmallows, while Mr. and Mrs. Brown told stories. Max enjoyed sniffing around and exploring the new place. At night, they looked at the stars. The sky was clear, and the stars were bright. Emma's father showed her how to find the Big Dipper and other constellations. Emma felt happy and safe with her family. The next day, they went on a hike. They walked through the forest and saw many interesting plants and animals. Emma spotted a deer, and Jack found a colorful bird. They took pictures and made notes in a little journal Emma's mother had brought along. Chapter 6. Discovering the River. Emma and her family discovered a beautiful river near the campsite during their camping trip. The water was clear and cool. Emma's father suggested they try fishing. He showed Emma and Jack how to use the fishing rods. Emma was excited when she felt a tug on her line. With her father's help, she reeled in a small fish. They released it back into the water after taking a picture. Jack also caught a fish, and he was very proud. After fishing, they decided to have a picnic by the river. Mrs. Brown had packed some delicious snacks, including her famous homemade cookies. They sat on the grass, enjoying the food and the peaceful sound of the flowing water. Chapter 7. The Rainy Day. On the third day of their camping trip, it started to rain. At first, Emma and Jack are disappointed because they can't play outside. But Mrs. Brown had an idea to make the day fun. They stayed inside the tent and played board games. Mr. Brown told them a story about his childhood camping adventures. They also sang songs and made shadow puppets on the tent walls using a flashlight. After the camping trip, Emma's family returned home. They were tired but happy. Emma thought about the fun they had and the memories they made. She loved her family very much. Every day, Emma learned something new. She knew that with her family by her side, life was always an adventure. They supported each other, laughed together, and shared wonderful moments. Back at home, Emma worked on a scrapbook about their camping trip. She included photos, drawings, and stories about their adventures. It became a special book that she loved to look at again and again. And so, Emma's family lived happily, enjoying each day and looking forward to many more adventures together.